Um, I did not plan on streaming tonight. I really didn't. I went out, played some pool with my boys there, my sons. Well, my one son had pool league, and the other son and I played pool. And I planned on just coming back home and I don't know, calling it a night. But it just seems like some people really want to keep talking about Nat and my communications with her. So I just feel like I mean, this is such a hot topic issue. Then I mean, let me put them out there so people can have them. I mean, really, all anyone had to do was ask. But whatever. I guess some people would much rather exploit things or people or crazy, possibly criminal people, rather than, I don't know, care about people. So it is what it is. I'll say hi to a couple people real quick, and then I'm just going to get started. Hey, Sue. Hey, Megan. Hey, Louie. Hey, Rarely Care. Hey, Reagan. Hey, F Bear. Hey, Steffi. I told my mods earlier, I said, I'm doing a stream tonight. If you want to sit this one out, I understand, but they're all here. They're great mods. Hey, Without a Lawyer. Hey, Claire. Did I say hey, Claire? I don't remember. Hi, Claire. Hey, John. Hey, Dirty Uncle Sal. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Jane. All right, I think that's about it. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started now. There are some emails I'm not gonna be going over, and like I said in the description, the ones with the really like horrible attachments and shit. I'm not even touching them. I have a folder, the emails and everything. The ones that I'm going to be reading, I'll put together. So that's all I'm going to be pulling from. So I don't mind sharing screen for much of this. I may like just turn the screen off momentarily while I go through and pull up the next one for whatever reason. Because some of these I forwarded to people, and I feel like their emails don't need to appear on screen. The people I forwarded it to, shit like that. And you'll see that there's one email I'll be showing that I did respond to Nat on way back in like 2021. There's one other email I did respond to her on that, well, everyone already knows because I shared it with PJ, and of course she shared it with everyone, which I kind of figured she would. So that's why I redacted some parts of it. So yeah, I just want to explain to you what it is I'll be reading, and I'm going to be starting from the first one, the oldest one, and working my way up to the newest one. And yeah, so people can see exactly my emailing and message, because I mean, Kay's making it sound like Nat and I were just best fucking friends here. So let's see if she's right, shall we? Or let's see if she was exploiting the fuck out of something, as usual. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't even have my email open. I had to close out the browser tab because it was running slow. And I do have one cocktail for tonight. It's the last of my Chambord. There's 41 in total. So, as you'll see here, this is the first one I'm reading from. Let's see. And I'm only showing the top part of this because the bottom part has she allegedly forwarded me communications between her and a physician. We don't care to go over that. But she says, I trust you. This is my formal private diagnosis. I can't get my NHS records as they're private, but I have both NHS and private diagnostic, whatever. She did send me some attachments. I never really, I opened them, but I never looked at them. I don't care to. Not my business. I never asked for them. I don't even know why the fuck I got them. Next we have, this is where you'll see my one reply. So she wrote me November 15th, 2021. Give me a few days. I'll release a bit more. I have no idea what this is in reference to. Like, I forgot much of the context here, I'll be honest. Last night was just to bait Salts, and like clockwork, he and KJ bit. Now everyone knows. He took a declaration from someone believed to be behind everything, and that declaration had falsified screenshots within it. He signed his name against it, saying it was true and correct, and defended that for 10 months. Laughable. Now everyone knows he didn't verify any of that information before filing a declaration in federal court, and wrongly defended and told important information to, all kept for. I mean, how do you ever trust his word again? How does anyone believe he has vetted any information that is here in any declaration, such as Katie Paulson's in the Toddy V. Swanson case? He trusted me and nobody, out of nowhere, just for his own gain. He added me across every social media platform and did not vet anything I told him. He told me details of that case. He made several huge errors, all documented. And he still thinks he's going to prosecute me. I lied to him throughout, and he thinks I suddenly told him the truth in August. This dude's on another planet. Truth will tear them apart, and I'm living for it. I don't believe a word. Let me just say, out of all of these emails, I don't believe a fucking word of any of them. Just throwing that out there. So, as you can see here, my reply. Now, just because I'm a big fan of being upfront and honest about shit, I just want to tell you that without any proof of claims, I'm going to disregard any and all claims. I'm not taking screenshots of your emails. I'm not sharing them with anyone. I'm not even going to read them if I don't see media attachments containing proof. I'm sorry, but literally everyone has been able to provide video and screenshots of shit except for you or things involving you. I don't mean to sound rude. I'm not pissed. I'm just over the games. I hope you understand. Take care, Aaron. To which she replied, can't send it on here, but we'll send a few clips on Instagram. I do respect you. The others can wait for the truth. Okay, sure. All right. So this is an email on November 29th, 2021. And she sent it to myself and Michael, apparently, Salts. She says, Salts, I was supposed to be Gabe. I gave Erin my password to access this account last week. I told her a little at that time, but asked her to look at emails from Swanson to myself, and she could see that the ones. I would be prepared to give the FBI access also, should they actually be involved, because I'm told they are not investigating me at all. I showed on my video today how easy it is to verify that is his genuine email account. He threatened me last night since I blocked all contact. I'm not hiding away from this at all. I am, however, concerned at what Shenz and Irish are spewing on YouTube and Twitter, that they are working for you and with you and you are telling them what to post or say that is defamation and slanderous and crosses the line of harassment against me. Your tweet alone has caused me to receive over 100 threats, due in far countless slanderous streams spewing absolute nonsense. That confession was given under duress. I think she's talking about the confession she gave on video with Irish and Salts. Threatened with certain death had I not. Not only that, but it is void. You did not consult a appropriate adult. You did not confer with the UK police. You allowed Irish to be there. Someone who was actually telling me, I know you're responsible. Just tell them you are, etc. So coercion. You allowed her in that confession to say, quote, tell dad, referencing you, what you've done. Tell him. Basically to tell you what you wanted to hear, which is highly illegal in the country. On top of that, it was 1 a.m. in the morning UK time. And so with all factors combined, it is entirely void and invalid and admissible in court. This is what I'm told in the UK. You have zero authority over me and cannot prosecute me under any circumstances for things I have done or have participated in, but was threatened to do so. Okay, I've told the police here about you, about KJ, and more recently about Swanson. It's all on file. Shenz and Irish do not know me. They have this idea that I've threatened a new mom, my old life, none of which is true. In fact, the new mom group was given a warning to stop threatening me. I do have a criminal record, and if I was able to work still, I would do in either a care home or vulnerable kids home with a crystal clear check. Really? Some of these I just didn't even bother reading in full because it's just a novel. I met Swanson when I asked for his help and assistance when he has trials doing his new drug for cancer patients. My friend Leslie was given 3 months to live, and I was looking for a miracle. He told me I would need to pay for her to fly to the US. Totally impossible. So I told him my situation and that I'd do anything for him to make that happen. After the second thing, I refused. Further, I did suppose thing, and because of how huge it was, he's held it over my head for the past year. He also pays someone who has connections, someone that I speak to for help or advice on tech things. I was always supposed to be the fall girl. Up until yesterday, I had accepted that and that they would not harm my family, but you cannot do what was asked of me last night. And after a huge row I posted on YouTube today, has spoken to police and safeguarding team here. I will not be forced or threatened into silence any further by any of you involved. What Shenz and Rish are doing on your behalf is criminal. It's stalking and harassment. This is for information purposes only. What you think you know, you don't. There is so much more, and if the FBI do get involved, I'll be here waiting with full access to my accounts to show them exactly what's actually been happening. Now, okay. Here we have December 8th, 2021. It looks like it's to me and Michael. I know there's something wrong with me. I've known for a long time. I've told people and they tell me I have DID. But if that's true, one of us is a psychopath. Because every time there's an investigation and Dennis owns up or Stacy, but they don't prosecute because of my mental health. I know I need Dennis gone or locked away because he's part of me and I don't have the memory of what he does when I'm not present in body. I didn't know he sent threats or CP until I was back on 26 October. I have no doubt what's transpired. Sophie Long's essay, KJ, told the world she was a brat, essay victim, child. It triggered a response. I don't remember anything from a large portion of this year. What I found out in June and again in October was basically what was just relayed. I figured you'd report me and finally I'd be locked up. I'm not safe being on the internet. When I lose myself, shit occurs. I've never been able to control it. And I've spoken to so many people and begged them to lock me up in prison or in a institution, any place that I'm monitored, because when I'm me, I'm fine. When I'm not, chaos erupts. It's a reoccurring theme. I'm so messed up. I know this is completely fucked and conspired. Like my alt's really fucking good at this shit. When I found out, I tried to block it out and was in denial. But every new video Stacy posts, it's just a constant reminder how out of control this is right now. I don't have control. I've spiraled because I feel trapped in my own body and mind. I handed myself in recently and told them everything, and they refused to do anything, just referred me to my help team. I know something is seriously wrong with me, like in my head. My altered Dennis gets off on doing shit to people to destroy me as host, and I have tried every type of therapy there is, but none of it helps. I need serious fucking help locked away monitored, because as long as Dennis has free reign, I can't stop him. And what's worse is I don't have any memory of it. I delete video. I see they have created him and Stacy, and I don't know what to do. I see fake conversation on my messenger, fake Gmail, false evidence in a Dropbox. I don't know where it comes from. Salts, I'm begging you, please, please make sure they do something. Please make them do something. Otherwise, this will just continue. Dennis and Stacy is obsessed, and since November, the shit had just escalated. I need help, mental and physical help. My head is fucked. I believe part of my system is narcissistic and a psychopath. I believe that to be true because DID doesn't cover it. I can't stop this. You can. That's why I handed my accounts over to you, and FBI could trace everything. I know I'll keep messaging you, but I don't see that until I look on my sent folder. I don't know what they do behind my back. Everything that's happened, I'm sorry. I adored you, truly. My system to you, others, is truly horrific. But a lot of these is just nonsense. This is what like Kay, for example, is saying that I've been a part of. Like, I'm sitting here receiving these messages. Like, it's to the point where I feel like I'm being fucking harassed, receiving these all the fucking time. But yeah, sure. I'm fucking participating. Whatever. Seems like someone might be deflecting some shit. In my opinion. Allegedly. Okay. Most of them are short, though. Like this one. So this was on December 9, 2021. Is it true? Was it all just me? Okay. Here she writes on December 3rd, 2020. What was the other one? Did I say 9th? I don't know. They're supposed to be becoming more and more recent, not older. Okay. The CP can't be. That's physically impossible. That night, I wasn't even at home. And it was witness being received. I wasn't in body, but my friends told me about it, and I reported it when I found out, like FR, I don't know what that means. There's no way. Half of that can't be true, as I had multiple alibis. I was with police when that was sent. I remember being told about it. I don't remember it, but that can't be true. That's physically impossible. Okay, so here looks like I get 2 right in succession. So, okay, so first she writes, December 3rd, 2021. I was told by Little Miss Noble and Dustin that my alter dentist had sent threats in CP. They told me they interrogated my system for 4 hours and that my alts had admitted it. That's why I emailed and told you I didn't know until that time, because they told me that was true. However, now I am of the opinion they told me that to frame me, and this isn't true. And do I retract my earlier message? After speaking to people today, they told me that is not the case. I.e., I think it was witness being received on my phone. CP, that is from a person when I was out of body in professional company and therefore not me. That is physically impossible to be me. Apart from that, a recorded conversation with Little Miss Noble took place, which you do not have access to, which confirmed the above. At times, I was out of my home. During that time frame of those threats being made, I wasn't even at home, nor did I have access to a phone. I was actually in police company about an unrelated matter, so that is impossible to blame me for swatting. I remember telling you about that. At times, I handle alibis with actual police, or even in therapy. At times, reports were made. How can you still blame me? I've been told by police here that what you are doing is not okay. It is reported. I do think there's something wrong with me, but after a good chat with my therapist today and police help, he told me, I think it's supposed to be told me, you have zero authority whatsoever. Your investigation is void. Anything you were given is void because it was given from my system direct to law enforcement and therefore has no meaning. Each confession is void. Emails are void. FYI, that Snapchat fake conversation I have with Snow on record, stating she knew and had asked my alter Stacy to do that. FYI, I have her on record admitting she sent CP twice in company, recorded on record. So no, there is no way I created or sent CP to anyone. My system wouldn't, and Little Miss Noble telling me I have does not mean I have. So I will fight this because I have since found out it's BS. I'm not responsible for that and will not be backing down from this. I've consulted the police and they told me to block you, to block all of you, or report it as harassment. You're stating things as fact when they are anything but. Then the 3rd, a little bit later. Also, my system was threatened this morning, and which can be seen and was reported already before your Twitter thread about me. And do what you have written is easily debunked with facts and evidence to the contrary. The investigation you undertook violated laws in the UK as you reportedly harassed, stalked, manipulated, intimidated, and emotionally abused myself and my system to gain information. Interrogated and purposely used negative triggers as abuse. It was reported during the year and again now. You cannot make statements as fact as a lawyer should already know this. Appears because your family was hurt, you have taken a personal vendetta against me. But I'm not responsible for all of this and refuse to be abused in this way further. I'm not responsible for Tati's threats either, Aaron. I have not threatened to talk to Clark by another person involved, and it's already reported here. Or I have been threatened to talk to Clark by another person involved, and it's already been reported here. I welcome a proper investigation here so I can clear my name from these disgusting false allegations and slander. There's that. This one came from a different email address, but it's supposed to be from Natalie. Oh, wrong one. So that's why this yellow thing here, because it's a different email address. The numbers are inverted, basically. This is on February 2nd of this year, 7:21 a.m., to which she writes, hey, I don't doubt I'm the last person you want to speak to. Get it. I'm a piece of shit. My system is a piece of shit. No buts, no excuses. I owe you a huge apology. Like, my system is me. I get that. But to me, it's not. So I believe 2 parts of my system partook in crazy shit last year and for 2 days recently. The amnesia between me and them and other parts me, I didn't know and generally still am not 100%. I go by what I'm told or what police tell me, as it was all reported this end. But from the gist, I get that they lied and lied and lied. And there's no excuse for that type of behavior. It's criminal and wrong. We took advantage of goodwill and deflected onto others, innocent people, yourself including, and that's not okay. I don't want to be known as this evil piece of shit because that's not who I am. I'm trying my best to do the right thing and put things right. I've asked repeatedly for evidence to be forwarded to the UK police. I am at present, I'm told I'm clear of everything, and so I go by them. But it's hard to believe that given everything I've seen, read, and heard. Regardless, I owe you an apology for what was done to you because I do believe my system was involved. Sharing private DMs is a disgusting breach of trust, let alone the constant lies, deflection, etc. Nope, I do not stand for that at all. The only thing I do want to point out last year, I went cold turkey off 5 meds, including antipsychotics, and 2 as assessed both in January 21st and August 21st to be severely mentally unwell and impaired. So you get the gist. Irregardless, that word, it's not a word that annoys me. Apologies are needed, and I just wanted to say on behalf of my system, I'm genuinely sorry for all that you were put through. If unless looking at best, if it's at all possible, I'd like to talk to you. Always call on ID, but that is, of course, your decision, and I'd understand if not. Best wishes, Natalie. Okay, next we have this is from April 14th, 1:53 a.m. my time, obviously. Send this to just me? Yep, just me. Hi, is it possible for us to talk? There's a lot of information being spread. I know about Reagan. I'd really like to speak to you about it all. No BS, straight up. I'm not entirely sure, and if my system or myself is responsible for anything whatsoever, I hold myself accordingly accountable. USA holds no weight here, but I do. If given the information, I can hand it in myself, but without it in black and white, all I have at present is my own evidence, statements here. I lied to you, and I know my system did too, many times, some purposely, some not. I apologize for that. I don't wish to cause you any stress, nor trouble whatsoever, just to understand and put things right where they need to be. Oh, and the Alice account, I don't believe Alice is behind that account. We feel out, but I don't believe she'd do that to me. She shared information with others. Yeah. And apparently, for this one, I did something around May 3rd, and she says that's not going to have the desired effect. You're just giving everyone ammo to use against you. What that means. I'm not sure I knew what that meant at that time either. So, okay. Next we have, I gotta remember to look down the bottom because some of these have more than one attached for some reason. Next we have for, thank you. Even though I've done shit to you, you're always polite, never derogatory. I'm genuinely sorry and trying to put things right by dealing with the actual authorities in Minnesota. I gave a full account of everything. Yeah, I know it's hard to, like this whole thing, apparently she's because she's obsessed with Katie. Like, this is all, I guess, around about Katie. I gave a full account of everything. I'm sorry. I tried to set the record straight yesterday. The conversation is Katie's legitimate profile, and it didn't start in good faith. You're right about that. Reagan has the ability to hack into Katie's Twitter. To it, you'll find me in there. Or wait, because I want the truth out there, even though I will need to take accountability. I want to put there. Shens and them do illegal shit too. Oh, maybe some things are true. I'm kidding. Okay. My friends online and in real life value me. I didn't do it all. And it wasn't as you state. You know the FBI weren't involved and didn't state I was responsible. You know this. The FBI are investigating Katie's fake FBI email. Notice she's removed it? I'm sorry for what I did. I am. I did it for her. I'm trying to put stuff right now. Like I said, I don't believe a fucking word in any of these emails. Okay. Oh, this one, she tried to hire me, it seems. This is on May 15th. 30 minutes of your time, $20. Just give me a chance, please. No one is perfect. Apologies make every okay, and it's fine to accept them. However, how do people become better unless given the chance to take responsibility? Okay, now this one I'm sharing because these don't have Natalie's name on it, but I really think that they're all related. I really think that. And Alice already knows. I already shared these with Alice way back a while ago. She has said that they aren't her, and I kind of believe her. Because you'll see that there's other people. There's other people that it seems like their names are being used as well as we go on. There's like 4 of them at the end. That's all. So, but I thought that this one was pretty interesting because it pertains to everything. So I think I should read it because, I want to be completely and totally transparent here. And I'm sorry, I'm not really looking at chat because I just want to get through reading these because it's a couple of them are like freaking novels. So here we have May 15th. You of all people should be aware of what Nat is capable of, Aaron. You need to take your videos down. Nat is visible in your section. I haven't you blocked her. Through the work we did to expose her lies, you did a stream yourself with Rakin after speaking to Michael Saltz and the FBI yourself. Why then are you hearing her and using her lies to validate your own innocent act? Really, she and AJ best buds? I know I never said that. You're delirious, or maybe you're in on it to create drive to your channel. I guess those clicks and views were dwindling. Whatever it is, Charlotte is suffering as a result of words in stupidity giving Nat a platform. She had PTSD and is the real victim in this, not you. I thought Katie was, but apparently it's Charlotte now. So yeah, there's that one. Okay. Oh, I contemplated sharing this one, but again, total transparency. I think it's important. I really do. So, as some of you know, Irish Badass and I used to be, I considered her a friend, we'll say. We had a falling out. And one of the things that helped lead to that falling out were some screenshots I was sent of Unity's Discord. So here, Nat, Irish is ripping you apart in Unity's Discord, along with all the screenshots. This is the first time I revealed who it is that sent me those screenshots. But you know what? She's been arrested, right? So she's not an issue anymore. She shouldn't be, anyways. So yeah, I just want to throw that out there. And no one's denied these screenshots either. In fact, they've kind of agreed every time they spoke on them. Just the fact that they spoke on them as though they were factual tells me that they're factual. So here we have May 15th was right around the same time as those screenshots. I think it was the same date, in fact. We have FBI. Look up. Oh no, it's right. Apparently someone's name was on one of the screenshots. She's pitched it. Look up assets and business deals. Look up what can be seen as an asset and how it can be used in litigation. Look up how certain litigation wants and needs of certain people require the main account. Look up how money on income can be driven from a memory account. However, it is void on asset, on credit, on business, you can be reactivated. Look up how the account supposedly can't be gotten into when those DMs between her and Lindsay are paramount to her case with Todd. Katie will be using this as an out. And everything I put out the last few days, the authorities are watching because I put this in writing on Friday. Look how Kate will drive people to the new account. Nobody will know her history from there. Now she can say her DMs are hacked and not true. Her data cannot be downloaded. Ask yourself why. The conversation was put together, but it's her legitimate Twitter profile. Tomorrow I'll come out. These are all of them. I have 4 friends in his Discord. I know you hate me, but I respect you. And I'm genuinely sorry for all me, Katie, and others put you through. She sent me a few more screenshots. I'm not sure what this one really meant, but it says from May 16th, your mod Megan made the decision for you and blocked mine. Nice one. Okay. This is a long one. Okay, so as many people may know, I had wrote Nat an email telling her, you look, don't come around, you're not welcome around my chat, whatever anymore. So she ended up replying to that email, to which she says, okay, on May 17th. This is long. Firstly, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to respond. You should have been a therapist, Aaron. This is beautiful. And I've read and reread that today. I also let my therapist read it. I hope you're not offended by everything she says about the online world and what police say. You echoed perfectly. I hope one day we can talk properly. Your friends are very lucky. In regard to your email, essay is below. You are always 2 steps ahead of the rest. I have done and said many things I regret. My system are involved somehow. Last year was a complete shit show, and I'm genuinely so sorry. My mental disorder of DID is not an excuse, period. If you'd listen, I'd like to explain. I can scream till I'm blue in the face. That's not me. My system is innocent. I didn't do that. Everyone is lying, etc. But the truth is, some things I just don't know. Many times last year, I sat and cried with realization that it could be, and I just wasn't aware. I gave full access because I was confident my system was not involved. Salts told me the FBI found me guilty and I broke inside. I cried for days, self-harmed. I lost my baby, couldn't eat, sleep, drink. My entire world crashed as all that therapy. And I just I had found me to be guilty of swatting, harassment, threats, etc. They did not find me guilty of CP, but all of that was enough to break me. Oh, okay. The horror I'd seen written, I'd received the same emails, meaning my system alt and legit sent them to ourselves to cause me distress. As a system host, I spent 6 months proclaimed to be a victim, and all that time, my own system was behind the majority. How do you punish your own system without wanting to kill yourself? I can't handle this. We made immediate contact with the FBI and UK police. I told them I didn't know if it was true. I was told to ignore Salts and that they had no contact from the FBI. I was told by Katie that Salts was told the FBI believed I was responsible for the harassment and nothing else, based on their brief investigation. However, without speaking to me and having my device checked, witnesses here spoken to, and alibis checked, they could not determine if anything else or anyone else was at work. She told me they could not prosecute us anyway, like that made it okay. What Salts is doing on Twitter is harassment. However, I get it. If someone created CP in my family, I'd want them on death row. If he believes that to be true, it's understandable. The FBI confirmed earlier this year they would never tell anyone evidence they had, as it could ruin any potential investigation they would have against me. The FBI do not just leave crimes at the border, and UK confirmed with FBI they had no legitimate reason that warrants them speaking to me. This either means the crime isn't important to them or there's no real proof. They would not explain further. So I'm left completely confused and struggling to put the pieces together. I want this sorted out. If my system is responsible in any way, shape, or form, I want to know. The threats, harassment of others is a real possibility. The CP, however, I just can't see, given my 2 nieces were in there and my system is extremely protective of them. I asked Salts on email last year and several times this year to send the police evidence, to get the FBI to forward it, to get Reagan to forward it. If you can't send to UK police, direct send me the evidence. I need to see it in black and white before I can process or accept responsibility. If sent to me, I can give to police here nothing. That just sounded like a trap. 3 weeks ago, I made a report in the USA Police Department. I can only go by what I see, what the people around me see, what I'm told, what my parts tell in therapy, my journal, what the authorities tell me. It appears to come back to Katie each time in some way or form, going back to September 2019. I don't know what the FBI, the real FBI, say just yet. I'm awaiting an email for a call with police. I am to give another statement. One agent is involved now, and I look forward to this being investigated thoroughly once and for all. There are no excuses, none. This is me being real and raw with you. I cannot tell you the entire truth when I myself do not have that yet. When I do, I will pass it on. It will be done through official authority and not behind closed doors. I feel Uni is trying to manipulate me and my system to say you, Steve, or Tina is involved. This is their agenda and not mine. I tried to put the record straight recently regarding this, but like the boy who cried wolf, my credibility lies in tatters. My standing point will not change because it is the truth. None of you were involved or knew anything, as I didn't know until late July, much myself. Salts told me, you do not know KJ. He took her word because he needs her. I spoke to Swanson recently as Kate sent us a partial settlement agreement between her and Tati. I gave it to him. Little Miss Noble was a good friend. I don't know if she knew about my system, but I don't believe she did based upon our written contact. She did reports based upon information given to her. Last year, I was a mess off high dosage of meds and antipsychotics. This year, I'm safe, happy, content, and stable. I spend more time outside seeing real life friends than I do online. Apart from a blip in February, my system's healing by bit. When I'm me, this is way over my head. I stick to orders to the law, and I haven't got a record. I've worked in palliative care, hospice for cancer, end-of-life care, dementia care, autism, special ed, worked with special needs kids, volunteered as first aid, and one-to-one services. I co-run a autistic group and offer one-on mental health help with a DV advocate. When I'm me, I'm generally not online as much. When I'm switched out, there is amnesia between us, so I have literally no clue what happens. Several times I'd come back to body disoriented as to why or where we were. Not just last year, but before that. I know my system is me. My legal name is Natalie Diana Kennett, and we are counted as one whole in a legal system. However, in my real life, my therapist, friends, family, doctors, psychos, etc., know me and know the other parts of my DID system. In my real life, we are seen and heard as individuals that we are. In my real life, the police are aware that I don't always know what the truth is. What we live with is complex. I want to find the truth, and I've started the process to do so. With regards to your channel, I get heated quickly trying to defend myself. Then, if I am angry or upset, I will switch out and chaos ensues. It hurts deeply. I saw Tina's comment and she's right. I do care. Of course I care. But I should not have spoken in your channel. I've watched silently since last year. I apologize for that. I've commented under a sock at times called Hello from the Other Side. It's a song by Adele, but its lyrics remind me. Things I know at present. My system created 874 sock accounts last year alone, using 800 temp emails, temp numbers, 40 SIMs, 74 Gmail accounts. Using a free VPN and virtual spoof location that works behind the VPN, so it spoofs from 3 separate places before it hits the VPN location. Chloe created 4 Gmail accounts in January and handed to Kate to give to Chris. We created the accounts used to harass and threaten people on Twitter in January without knowing they were to be used for this. When we didn't know how to use a VPN, so these accounts have our IP address and phone numbers on. We were not the person sending the threats. This was, however, used as blackmail later. We gave a declaration in good faith, half the system. The other half knew it was pre-planned that way. There was a copycat along the way, as I have a list of what was sent to people from our conversation with others. And I'm told 3 emails were sent to Charlotte as a back the F off tactic, as apparently I was too close to her and no CP was sent to her. Also, she said she received 40 plus emails with CP of her grandchildren recently. There's no way anything has happened recently, bar one with Katie, that's documented though. So either she had emails from others seeing the situation armor, or she sent them to herself, or my system did, and I just don't know at the moment. From DMs, I know we were blackmailed and threatened. However, even so, this does not make the above okay or justify it in any way, shape, or form. I struggled to set up my TV. Okay, we already know about that shit, allegedly. Alters have different talents, skills, and lives than I do. It's a complex disorder and needs to be understood before the above can be explained. Aaron, you owe me nothing. I know my system created 2,000 plus emails to send to someone to send to others. We wrote the content, regardless of why that is horrifying. They were disgusting. The content was horrific. I'm unsure about the CP or videos, but I know some of the content based upon what I received, and I'm so sorry. I'm figuring this out one day at a time. I'm in touch with the U.S. State Department, and as soon as I know anything, you will know. The truth is important. The truth will set you free. I appreciate you taking the time to respond to me. What was that? Okay, I was that one. All right, so, all right. I removed all my comments from your stream. I never wanted to cause you trouble last night. I will still watch sometimes, just quietly. I hope that is okay. It's 7 a.m. here. The sunrise is beautiful. My dog's ready to go out for a run. thank you once again for your message. It really does put things into perspective. Okay, this one's not too long. The things said in emails are horrific, and you may think it's all fantasy as people are running with. Those things and actions happen to us. We said to us in a church-like cult, we have FUD because we were in the situation for 15 years, constantly told you are the devil reincarnate from 3 years old. You were born to carry this. It takes a lifetime to undo that damage. And I get it. It is fucked up. It's sick. It's worse. I'm not reading all that. The people she got involved with know too. It's just, see, I can't. Some of this isn't even like English. We wrote them, but it weren't like this for EKC, this for cells, this for MNAT. It was put this in slang, write the worst shit to it by this time, and send it. Us delete communication, start again, and why, and us why. I can't read it. Whatever, you guys can see it. Okay. I know that there's one more long one coming up, and I'm shredding it. Okay, this is from May 19th. There's not many left now. We're over halfway there. Hey, my apologies. Last night email makes us switch more when it's triggering stuff. I made comments in your stream because I was angry, and I hate that you're being targeted by them at present. So have spoken it over, and I'm going to remove my presence completely from commenting on anything further also. That way nobody can accuse you of inviting me back. As absurd as that is, you're no one target by them at the moment, and it's not okay. I'm sorry for sending you Uni's Discord screenshots. I know that must have hurt, and hearing the hurt in your voice last night, God, I'm so sorry. I really wish you well. Please block me from your channel. That way is a alter comments. It will not be shown, and I think that's better for you too. Well, if that would just mean that your alter account wasn't blocked. There's an easy way to contact Instagram to verify claims made. Instagram and Facebook are connected. The video, I was talking to a person, was screen recording the conversation. At the same time, I was on voice call on Facebook Messenger with Dustin and Little Miss Noble. During that time, I got severely triggered and switched multiple times. Little Miss Noble told me that my 5-year-old alter was essayed by Katie and Todd during the video, i.e. my alt took, okay. Little Miss Noble asked me to post all the recordings, but I could not find the one she spoke of. Little Miss Noble asked Tina about what you do. Dottie said she could edit the video to take this bit out. Katie and Todd's voices are both heard in this video. They told me it was real and happened, but the video shows the screen recording plus 3 voices and obvious switches, however, not us physically. I don't think Little Miss Noble lied to me. I think she thought it would, but it didn't. That's exactly how it happened, and that's never changed. Kate changed it to suit herself. Again, like I said, I don't believe a fucking word in any of these emails. Oh, okay. Now here's where I'm going to share a couple of them from that are not in her name, but I still think that they have to do with her. So yeah. Because it's right around the same time too. It's May 20th, like within days. So how does it feel defending a known pedo? I've reported you, and many of us are about to. It's my belief you are helping Nat create CP. Just saying. Okay. Same account. Girl, you need to stop protecting a pedo before you are arrested for assisting a criminal. Same account. You're such a fucking joke. Like, you seriously pulling out all the stops and trying to twist everything back on everyone else because you're incapable of taking accountability. Thank you for continuing to show us the real Aaron Karen, truly revealing. Oh, they get better. I don't even know what this one was about. Good job with the copy paste, EKC fucking moron. Apparently I copy and pasted something, maybe. Defending a pedo makes you look one of the same, because apparently I didn't understand the first time she said that, maybe. I don't know. Same account. Same day. You wanted Nat. You got her. Do us a favor and shut the fuck up, crying victim. You downplayed CP and from Shar and Irish Badass. Your reputation is ruined. Leave whilst you still got legs to run with, Aaron. Nice. Same account. Going to kidnap you and your best friend Nat and shoot you both dead pedos. Oh, this one was really interesting. Okay. Same account. You want to play games defending her? I wonder how she'll react now because you deserve each other. That's the end of she forwarded with this account rather forwarded me a message that they allegedly sent to whatever. That's the end of you and Aaron. EKC said your own daughter and okay, I'm not reading that. So apparently they were thinking, let's turn Nat against Aaron or something. I guess I don't know. Same account. Real talk, this internet shit ain't worth it. Sorry. Oh, sure. No problem. You're forgiven. You saw all the work we did to protect this community, and you're out here destroying it. Why? Like, not even close. And last one. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what the hell is that? I forwarded this to myself. I'm on another email account. That's why. Okay. Stop defending her and do the right thing. Take the video down about PJ and stay in your own lane, or you're going to end up like Nat, Wolf, and Alice, a ostracized peeful. Okay, so now we're back on Nat. And we're on May 21st. To which Nat writes, woke up to that and just seen Twitter. Someone better be praying because I'm livid. I went out last night and feel free to ask others because I didn't get how till 3 a.m. and was fudged. Your screenshot on Twitter were not from me and I will find out who it was. This is why I kind of think it was from Nat. It has to do with Nat. And she sends me pictures of her going out apparently and then this here. That's the interview, and the thing that the chick or the other account sent her. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, we only have 9 left, so that's good. I just watched Kay's video. Oh, this is May 22nd. I just watched Kay's video. Geez, I'm sorry. You don't deserve to be treated this way by anyone. I haven't treated you well myself, and don't give a leg you stand on, granted, but I do feel for you being attacked by so many at once. It's never a nice feeling, but I know you have many surrounding you for support, etc. I don't know why I'm messaging, but I just want you to know, I just don't want you to feel alone. People can be cruel. Okay, and May 23rd. I found out things today directly from the FBI. It changes everything. She never told him. She never told him anything. And apologies just don't cut it. From me, from my system, from her. I get it now. I understand. And I'm going to move mountains to fix it. And this I think had to do with Nat because of how they sent me the forwarded message where they sent something to Nat. I think that was all the same person though. This was on May 25th. Muting Holy Spackle, deleting Navy's comments, once again defending Nat and her puppy dog. Enjoy her now, won't you? You've lost your ever-fucking mind, Aaron, making light of PTSD. What is wrong with you? We are asking ourselves the question, did you create CP? Is that why you are downplaying it? I never fucking downplayed it. Downplaying Nat's involvement? Maybe. Never downplayed it that either. Maybe not, but the idea will be planted in her mind now. Won't be long before you're back in the spotlight. Have I really ever left the spotlight in your mind? Really? Have I? So then she forwarded me this. EKC said tonight you are a crazy cunt and said Steve is responsible for the fake Steve account. He really did threaten you. Go make him pay. Then they sent me this. Same account. Think next time before you make a stream about us. They sent me another forwarded message. Aaron says you faked a stillborn. Tina says she has a hit list, and you are first on the list. They are planning to... Yeah, there you go. And because of a fucking joke I made about Julie and her mom over something she's got a very heavy accent. I thought that they said dong, so I was making a joke off of that. Going after Julie's mom says, when did we start that? You should know better, Aaron. Your mom would ashamed of you. Should be thankful she's dead. Seeing you now would be shameful. Okay. Forgot about that one. And that is it for that one. And there's only 4 more left. So, all right, and this is from May 25th. It's Nat, from a Nat account. I asked Wolf, and he said none of these things are true. I only watched part of your stream. You replied, then I remembered what you said and left. Please block me. I feel like I'm being baited to attack you, but I don't understand why. I'm glad I can trust Wolf to know none of this is true, because the hit list I would have dug into Tina's history for. I don't think you're like that, Bib. I know I get on people's nerves, and crazy people think I'm the worst person ever exists, that they may say stuff in anger. So I wasn't sure if you'd said it like that, but Wolf assured me you haven't, and I trust him. I didn't want to message you again. I just wanted you to know that. I know you didn't say it, and I'm leaving like I apologized to Lindsay, and after a talk with FBI yesterday, I feel better now. I know what my system is accused of. I can sort it out. That's all I ever need and wanted to know, so I can sort it out so it doesn't happen again. I don't know, just trying to feel better. And the 3 attachments are these things that this account was allegedly sent, which I think I already read over all of them. Oh, kidnapped the mom. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay. This is on May 26th. Or is it 8? May 28th. Apologies. I just wanted Nikki to... Oh, I hadn't emailed her, and you'll report to police. But as Wolf just said, it could have been someone baiting me to comment just to know if I was there, and I stupidly fell for it. I don't even know what she's talking about. Regardless, they should be grateful. I deactivated my Socks, Twitter, Gmails, YouTube, and I said my goodbyes to my friends and am happy to leave. And this one's May 30th. I'm rebelling and so triggered right now. Why would you think Katie deserves to be humiliated? She is an Arv. I said she didn't deserve to be humiliated for a lie she told, for being a liar, as being a liar. Nobody deserved to be blessed. See, this is why I just wonder, like, who was in contact with Nat during this time? Like, who was in her head, or who was, I don't know. I have a lot of questions, so we'll just leave it at that. And I think this is the last one. Yes. Oh, this one's not as long as I thought it was. All right. And I'm not pulling it up all the way because I forwarded this to someone else and no one needs to see their email. So, all right. I set up Lindsay for Katie. Conversation was real, but context was fake. She asked me to post it and make a fuss so she could claim victory next day. This would help her. Claim victim of stalking again. Claim victim of hacking. Sympathy treatment. Delete DMs with multiple people. Delete content. Freeze assets. Redirect people to get second account monetized. And mean she can go live again or could before she was reported. Have a barter with. If given this one over a settlement, she'd have a fallback. This is a win-win. Her channel is memorialized. This is when Katie's channel was memorialized on Instagram. But she still has access and can DM people. It was supposed to go with me being blamed for hacking her and her re-victimism that her if would go and all her DMs with it blame the hacker. Then she wouldn't be in trouble for not hanging her IG DMs with Lindsay for Todd. It won't just be Lynn's in trouble when he sees them. 7M lawsuit will be affected too because of hacking. I spoke to police and FBI today. Everything's now changed as I found out the truth. I won't be used by anyone anymore, and I'm exiting this community the same way I came in. I love your channel. I've watched for a while and appreciate your content. You don't need to believe me or put anything out or state I've even DM'd you, but in 6 months' time, you'll see the above will be obvious. Take care. Oh, Todd's more involved than you think. Separate. The current agenda is being set up in advance. It's a attack ultimately on Steve, but it'll get worse before the buffer players come out. The minions play dirty. Watch out for Shens. Take care. So there we go. There we have it. That's all of them. Now I'll look at chat for the first time. Honestly, I'm curious what's in the evil cons folder, but then I'm nosy. The evil cons folder are the other messages regarding this from the accounts that weren't displaying themselves as Nat, but as the quote unquote hackers or whatever. That's what's in the evil cons folder. Those I'm not going to show because I don't care to open them ever again. Actually, now that I think about it, though, some of the threats made toward me really, I think, were worse than the ones I just read. Yes, I will hit you up after the stream. I see that. Bring cookies. I might be bringing more of the cookies. I'm fucking hungry. I really didn't plan on going live. I set it up with like 15 minutes notice. I'm like, I should meet a little later. Eat something. I'm fucking hungry. Awesome. I love how you guys were just sitting there talking about Walmart. Stay on topic. Okay. Okay. Well, I was scrolling slowly in case someone just didn't tag me, but I don't see anything at all. So yay, nobody has questions. So like I said, I'm just so sick and tired of these idiots who just seemingly do things. I don't know. I mean, they all seem to attack at once, don't they? Really, for any of us, or usually several of us at the same time. And it's always the same players. And they're always pushing the same fucking nonsense. So that's why I put this out, because I'm so sick and tired of hearing this, seeing this, reading it, whatever. I don't care. Here, now you see, everyone can see what my involvement was. My involvement was I was sitting here getting these fucking messages. That's my entire involvement. That's it. So still though, I never had her up on panel. I never sat on a panel with her. I never sat there and told her on panel how, treated her with kids' gloves and we get it. You were the victim. We know. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. Things I've never done. And I want to say that I thought about putting these out there for a while now, especially since it seems like some weird accounts have been around trying to pull much of the same shit. Because, I mean, do we really want to repeat? I know I sure as fuck don't. So I thought, why not put this out there so maybe people can see, become familiar with what this fuckery looks like. So should it come around again, they're more likely to spot it and not get sucked into it. Because you see, that's my thinking. My thinking is I want to try to avoid this shit happening again in the future. My thinking is that, oh, I know I can exploit this so I can make someone else look really fucking bad on social media, because that's like what life is all about, right? So, but sorry, we were busy talking about cookies. No, by all means, talk about it. You don't do, like, I'm up here just to talk for whatever. You guys, it's your chat. You guys do what you want in there. I apologize for naming the usual troublemakers, the Shrew Crew. I like that, the Shrew Crew. That's so good. It's so accurate, too. I just hope they will see it for what it is and not twist it. Sorry you had to go through it then, and even more sorry it keeps coming back up. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. But I mean, it's nothing to be sorry for. Whatever. It is what it is. Though I'm sure that they will twist it. I'm sure that they'll try to twist it. Whatever. What are they going to twist? The fact that Natalie emailed me along with a shit ton of other people. I mean, a lot of these emails have other people's address on them too attached. It's not just mine. So clearly I wasn't the only person she was emailing. Yes, it's like an attack mob. We clearly don't care about Nat, but if she showed up with Oreos. You're funny, Jujubee. I got a canister of Pringles in the other room. I think it might fucking attack in a minute. Hey, Kevin Krause. All right, so yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to wrap this up because apparently I have a cult meeting to get to and I have to bring cookies. After that, though, I want to go lay down. And I only got a few minutes, though, for the cult meeting. Who is this? Hi, GL Zaire HK. I don't know the name. Hi. Hey. Golden Oreos. What? Oh, you mean like the vanilla ones? They've been around forever. I never heard them referred to as golden before. Word, Dirty Uncle Sal. It's the internet. Just turn it off. You don't like something. Geez, it's not that hard or serious. Exactly. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Jujubee. They haven't mentioned that in quite a while, but all of a sudden, out of the blue, that's all they can fucking talk about. It's almost like they're like trying to summon her or something, or summon another Nat. I don't know what it is, but it's just very fucking weird how they're just all of a sudden talking all about Nat. But I mean, then again, that's what they do. They exploit shit to use. They hijack, like, actual fucked up things that happen to people. They hijack this shit and then they throw it at someone else they don't like and be like, look at there, they help it. They support this shit. It's like, I mean, I really hope people watch Renelle Smith's video that I shared last night, because she put it perfectly. What Uni's doing, and right down to how he's giddy about it. He sounds fucking giddy about it. It's disgusting. So let me grab that link again. I'm going to share it here again for those who have not seen it yet. You really should. History. I'm pulling myself in my back and it hurts now. Jesus. Oh, that's right. I was searching for something, so it's going to be... Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Come on. So here's the link to Renelle's video. I highly suggest everyone watch it when you get time, or make the time, whatever. There you go. Enjoy it. Anywho. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right. So good night, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for dealing with this, me reading this shit. Stretch before getting folded in half. I know what you're saying. Is Erica G another Nat? I don't know, Slippery. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, I haven't given that enough time or energy. All I know, some name, some account I had no idea, never heard of before, showed up with all these claims. And I just thought, fuck no. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. Not too worried about it, really. I mean, her claims weren't that big of a deal, I don't think, anyway. But okay. Good night, everyone. See you later. Where's my exit door?